not a ooh ah massage at all. It's a ooh ah oh.
There they go.
Mama, there go that man.
Yes, sir. What's up, baby? What up?
We should jump him for what he did to Max Syndicate. You gotta stay true to the game.
Hey, I already said.
It's very cool because you just never know, right? I mean, like, you guys bring a lot of attention to AEW and that's very cool.
We had a late night with an early start, so I'm a little tired. Got my caffeine, but it's the nature of the business. There are lots of late nights with early starts. It's just how we do things.
What? That's how we start this?
Well, I was saying, I had a
Kind of
late
early in
night
the
with an
day for that,
start.
but
Oh, no, but I had a late night shooting stuff for my show. But I was saying in our business, there's lots of late nights with early mornings.
Yeah.
I said, so every now and again, I feel like I want to just shoot meth, like straight into my veins. Just to be.
You could have said caffeine or something.
I know how much caffeine can I consume? There's not enough caffeine.
apparently not enough if you got to go to meth.
That's what I'm saying. Me.
You guys ready?
No pressure.
I don't work for them, so I'm not worried about that part. All right, we'll go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome to Muscle Memory. My name is Malcolm here at All In Weekend with the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate. How are you guys doing?
We're doing exceptionally well.
Fantastic.
You guys are dressed amazing. Let's talk about how you guys are going to decimate the tag teams at All In. How are you guys going to beat these guys up as you usually do?
Same way we always do. These gentlemen right here. It's all about the most dangerous individuals. And that's legit. There is no champion in any company, anywhere, that can beat them individually or in tandem. What happened last week? Dynamite. They have sealed their death warrant.
Absolutely, guys. Now, I'm sorry.
I was just thinking in our song, we heard people. Westside Gunn says, somebody about to die. Saturday at All In, you will see just this close to a homicide, an absolute mauler.
Wow. I feel terrified being Malcolm in the middle right now. Now, I want to talk about that fact that you guys are the tag team champions, but I know there has to be aspiration for you guys to become singles champions as well. Is there a certain title you're looking at as well on top of these AEW World Tag Team
You
Championships?
ask the dumbest questions, man. I've said multiple times, when we are ready, we will drop the tag team titles. And at that point, Bobby will pursue the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Shelton will pursue a title of his choice because no one can stop him from taking whatever title he wants. That's how we rock. Bobby has never been a tag team champion. Until one of the greatest tag team wrestlers of all time. So we're going to form this partnership.
The excitement level walking in the Globe Life Field tomorrow, where is it at?
It's at all-time high. All-time high. Look at what. You know, we were destined to do big things, and of course we're doing big things. But talk to me about it.
To be a part of this, with this group, with this syndicate, what does it mean to you?
I mean, it means the world to me to be able to go into, like you said, one of the biggest events in the country and dominate.
And look, I ain't trying to make the mood worse, so we're going to close out with MVP. MVP, you've done a lot of things in your career, good sir. And if I could get you a little bit closer into the camera, where does this weekend rank to do this, and again, with this syndicate?
Among the highest honors of my entire career. Because I am with friends, brothers, doing what we love, making money, and we are the tag team champions. We are the most dominant force in professional wrestling today. I'm going to suggest right now that you get real serious with your questions, or we're fucking off.
How long will it be before the Dallas Cowboys win another Super Bowl?
Next year.
No, see, I know you feel the obligation to say that.
It's not an
because you live in the area.
I like them.
Dak Prescott is a loser.
Next year.
He will never. Dak Prescott will never win you a Super Bowl. Ever. Dak Prescott will never win you a Super Bowl.
You got it. Next year. We're going to do it.
He's saying that because he lives in Frisco now. And he's a good guy. I'm not. I'm telling you. You have not won anything since the glory days. You will not win anything with Dak Prescott at the helm.
He still got that 305 in it.
That's fair. It's understandable.
Because when I was little, I used to watch him all the time.
All right, well, Hurt Syndicate, I appreciate you guys taking a couple minutes. Good luck this weekend.
Wait, time out. Did you say good luck? This is Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin in a wrestling match. We don't need luck. We got skill.
Well, good luck in your kicking as much ass as you possibly can.
I just said, we don't need luck. We don't need luck. Luck doesn't exist in our world. We make our own fortune.
Fair.
There's no luck.
Fair. Yes, sir. All right.
What kind of socks are those? Your peppermint patties.
Yes.
I can just
Not a
imagine.
serious person.
You look disgusted, I can just imagine what
You're
these
not a
questions
serious
are
person.
going to be. All right, let's hear the questions.
I'm Phil Lindsay. That's Righteous Reg. And we are here with the Murderers Row, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, and of course MVP, the Hurt Syndicate. How are you doing, guys?
I'll know in a few minutes. Keep talking.
We got other business to talk about. Ask us some questions about real life.
Appreciate your time. That's all I wanted to get to. I'm glad that we got to the full circle moment. You guys have a title defense this weekend against two teams, Jet Speed.
No, we don't have a title defense. We have an execution.
A mauling.
Make sure you describe that right. Execution.
Choose better adjectives.
Sorry. We've got a
Scheduled execution.
scheduled.
This is a historical moment because will somebody shut this guy up over here?
I want to go to the gym.
I'm ornery today, man. I'm real ornery, man. I got very short patience for bullshit. So this is a historical time because this is the second biggest box office of all time for a wrestling event in the United States. And we are thrilled to be a part of it, this historic occasion. And this is one of the first times in history that you are going to see somebody die on screen.
I want to sign a waiver. I don't know if I want to be a part of that.
You're not a part of it.
Are we accomplices or sitting in the crowd?
You're not a part of it, but you can watch it. You'll be able to watch it.
MJF will be heading into the Casino Battle Royal for a chance at the AEW World Championship. How are you guys feeling about the chance to bring more gold to your collective?
Chance? It's a foregone conclusion. I'm going to walk out with MJF, and we're going to celebrate the retention of the Tag Team Championships. We're going to help MJF elevate to the next level. And there's not a chance. That's like saying, how do you feel about your chances of retaining the titles? It's a foregone conclusion. MJF will win. Bottom line. Stop playing with your food, man. Just eat. Let's go. And sometimes I'm a little annoyed because they're in the ring playing around. I want to head to the steakhouse. We can go get that big A5 Wagyu and that 21-year-old single malt scotch. That's what I want to do. And they want to sit there and play around with their food, if you will.
So how was the experience this time, like getting in front of live crowds and being a part of such a big show?
It's exhilarating. And one of my favorite things is when I get to work with my brothers, my best friends, making more money than the two of you will ever make in your lives combined. And we get to hurt people for a living. And you know what's even cooler than that? As we come out to, Saturday, tomorrow, at the Globe Life, there will be tens of thousands of people singing along. We hurt people.
Best theme song in the world.
We hurt people. And you know who's coming out tomorrow? At All In? Westside Gunn.
Oh, let's go.
And Smoke DZA. And I just broke that here. Westside Gunn and Smoke DZA.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All In a Weekend. I'm Emily May with Wrestling News Code, and I'm with the very sharp-looking Hurt Syndicate. Gentlemen, you have blown away all this style right here this morning. We're overwhelmed. How are you like right now?
We're doing wonderful. We're doing absolutely wonderful. But, and we're enjoying the company, and I'm sure MVP will have a lot of interesting things to say based on your questions.
Yes, I mean, I guess we can. Right?
Your time with the group is dependent upon your questions, so make them count.
Right, okay. I appreciate that. MVP, you are, again, the strategist behind this group and kind of the mouthpiece, the leader.
I'm not the leader. We're business associates. We're all vested in our company. I am the mouthpiece, but I'm not the leader. We all we meet up to strategize, to decide what paths we want to take, because between the three of us, we're probably overall, individually, the most decorated faction in professional wrestling today. And Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin have won more titles than anybody in this room. So I'm not the leader. We get together, we decide the course of action that we want to take, the one that suits our business the best, because for us it's not personal. It's always about business. And then we take that course of action. They beat people up, and I talk about it.
We're here heading into All In weekend. Again, you are putting the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line. And MVP, do you have a thought on how the most dangerous faction, the most dangerous team, the most decorated team is going to retain?
Violence. Nobody in this business is better at violence than we are. Violence, pain, misery is our business. We are the merchants of misery. We are the purveyors of pain. We are the Hurt Syndicate. We hurt people. And we make a lot of money doing it because we are the best at it. There is no one on this planet better at violence than the Hurt Syndicate, as illustrated by these tag team titles. So we're not in a very good mood because of what happened last week at Dynamite, and examples will be made tomorrow at All In. So if you were watching this and you want to see what an absolute mauling looks like, tune in to All In tomorrow for a tag team championship match and watch what the almighty Bobby Lashley and the standard of excellence Shelton Benjamin do to our challengers.
I'm quite intimidated by those titles. Quite intimidated.
How you doing?
Brayden, how's it going? Can we go over here? Cheers, thank you. Tag team champions of the world, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, MVP, the Hurt Syndicate. Gentlemen, how you doing today?
I love it. I love that part.
Better than you.
I love for everyone to see.
I'm doing even better now. I'm with you guys.
Supports us, everyone that brings the boat. And
All right, well, I'll make it quick then, gentlemen. Thank you for your time. I know time is a valuable thing, but you three look the part, you act the part. I gotta ask, how do you maintain such a great relationship with each other?
It's organic. We're literally best friends, we're brothers, we came up together, and what you see here is authentic. And that's why it works so well. We're not some guys that were thrown together to make a team. We're like-minded individuals, we're businessmen, we're legit grapplers, and we don't play any games.
Hey, give that man a card.
I wasn't trying to crack anything here. I know MVP is a man of acquired taste, and I've seen some of your music tastes over the year, and I'm a big fan, and I like to follow. I know that maybe sometimes you're the DJ in the car. Is that true?
You know, I will say this. The first time that Shelton and I rode together, 15 years ago or something like that, we established very quickly that the aux cable, the aux cord. We were riding together, and he was playing some music, and I'm bopping along, singing, and I played, and he was like, "You got good taste in music, and so do you, man. We can ride together, okay? Yeah, we can." And musically, as the man said, we're in sync. We don't fight about music. We don't fight about women. We don't fight about anything. Because, as I said, we are like-minded businessmen. We have disagreements, because brothers do that, but at the end of the day, it comes down to one thing. Business. The business of pain, the business of hurt. We are the merchants of misery. We are the tag team champions, and I'm getting sick of this bullshit back here. So I'm like, I'm annoyed, but we do this better than anyone in the world. There is no tag team on the planet that is better than these two men right here. These two men collectively, individually, can beat any champion in any company, anywhere in the world. There is no tag team in our company or anywhere else that can beat the almighty Bobby Lashley and the standard of excellence Shelton Benjamin. There is no one better. There might be some that are almost as good. There is no one better. Bobby, all the titles he's held, he's never been a tag team champion. So we had to check that box. What we got here? The box is checked. We're having our run. We're ready. We will vacate these titles, and then it will be time for singles gold for these two gentlemen. We'll work that out, but right now, we're just having a good time being the AEW Tag Team Champions. And every week, you see us in the ring, and you see me begging, literally begging, for some people to step up and take these titles away from us. You have former tag team champions that they don't even come to work.
No smoke.
They don't even come to work. They don't want to see us. And it's cool, I get that, I understand that. Because if I were you, with your qualifications, I wouldn't want to see these men either. If a pack of lions is hunting, and there's a Cape buffalo that has a messed up leg, they don't go, oh, that's
Wait,
not
how
fair.
does he walk, Pete?
No, he's got his. He's got one of the gimp legs. And
Don't walk like that.
No, they got like 3 legs and one is messed up. And there's no like, hey, that's not fair. Don't eat that one because it has a bad leg. Life is what it is. Fair is something that we hate. So,
For you, what are the best things that you can say about their opponents coming up?
well, first of all, Christian is a multi-time tag team champion in his own right. Also a decorated singles champion. And he is mentoring his young son, Nick Wayne, who's a very talented young man.
Happy
But-
birthday, Nick Wayne.
Yeah. Is he old enough to drink yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Which is Christian's arrogance that he thinks he can bring a child to the ring to beat.
Men.
It doesn't even make sense. Grown men.
Yo, when y'all don't talk, I get more scared. Just pepper in a laugh or something. Here we go.
And the other guys, you got Kevin Knight and Speedball Bailey.
There it is.
Yeah. Kevin Knight's tremendously talented. He's somebody that has a bright future. He's athletic. Speedball Bailey.
He's there.
I think he has a black belt in Taekwondo. I got a 14-year-old nephew that has a black belt in Taekwondo. So he's got some athletic ability. But at the end of the day, we're the Hurt Syndicate. We're the merchants of misery, the purveyors of pain. We hurt people. We are exceptionally good at violence. There is no one better.
MVP, the World Tag Team Champions, and don't let me
What are their
do
names?
this. That's Shelton Benjamin.
God.
That's Bobby Lashley. And he's the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Standard of excellence.
Wait,
Say it.
so we don't do gold, we don't do gold anymore?
Say it.
Standard of excellence. Standard of excellence. I would never, ever, ever say it the wrong way. Yahoo Sports, Cam Hawkins, Hurt Syndicate. Best of luck to y'all this weekend.
Excuse me? Luck. Luck.
Don't say luck. Don't say good luck. Please don't.
Best of health to their opponents after the match. They fixed it.
Because they don't need it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all always, man. Thank you so much.
Hey,
Thank you always.
We are joined by the Hurt Syndicate. We have MVP and the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. How are you guys doing today?
Sports Illustrated, right? Congratulations. I like that.
A real media outlet, not some idiots on the computer giving their opinion on the weekend. I like that. I don't believe in Sports Illustrated. Thank you. Occasion, because as I understand it, this is the second biggest gate in American wrestling history, and it's our goal to continue to raise the ceiling. And there's nobody better at this, at hurting people, than the Hurt Syndicate.
Really trying to decide what the sound was going to be like for this iteration of the Hurt Syndicate.
Westside Gunn and Smoke Dizza are good friends of mine, and we actually did a song together before the Hurt Business remix, and I was in contact with Wes and Smoke, and I said, hey man, we're about to cross the street. We're gonna need a new song, and Wes said, let's run it. Smokey said, I'm on it. Cartune Beatz, he started putting something together. I told Smoke, we need something ominous to make people understand that something bad is about to happen. So Cartoon would send the beat to Smoke Dizza. He would send it to me. I'd say we need a little more of this, a little less of that. Turn this up, turn this down, add this. Then Smoke put his verse on it. Westside Gunn laid down the iconic hook. We hurt people. I put my verse on it. And it's funny because I sent it over to Shelton. I said, give this a listen. And Shelton, what'd you say?
don't know. His voice sounds. I don't know if I like it.
And it's funny because I said, no. This is Westside Gunn. He's iconic. Trust me on this one. And Shelton said,
You're the music
you're the
man.
music guy? Okay. And now, as a matter of fact, to be fair, you had your own theme song made by our good friend Mega Ran. And it was dope. It is very good.
It is dope.
It is dope. But once the reaction was seen by my colleagues, they went, oh yeah, this is a joint, this is a joint. And I mean, everybody, every arena that we walk into, every stadium, every city, individually, when we just walk down the street, when people see us, they start going, we heard people. After the show in Boston, someone sent me a video of everybody on the train platform singing, we heard people. And it's what we do. It's a celebration of violence, and there's no one more violent in professional wrestling than the Hurt Syndicate. But again, MJF, he's cunning. He's very cunning. And as I had to explain to my colleagues, like, listen, as AEW fans like to say about him, he's our scumbag. So if you're gonna have a snake, isn't it better to have your snake, you know, the devil you know versus the devil you don't? So he knows the lay of the land, and he's a sharp kid. I've known him since he was 18 years old. You can't argue with his success. In a very short period of time, he's established himself as a major star in professional wrestling. You have to reward that kind of desire, commitment, and ability. And we rewarded that by allowing him to join us, and we will all ascend to even higher heights collectively.
And after accomplishing so much in so many different companies, to still be to still resonate so much with fans. You're at All In Texas this weekend for AEW. What does this mean to you in this time of your careers to know that you are still doing some of the best work you've ever done?
Well, it means everything for me to be able to make a living with my friends. I mean, they say find something you love to do, you'll never work a day in your life. And we are able to continue to do what we do at the absolute highest levels. And the reason this works is because it's authentic. We're not playing roles. We really are elite level grapplers. We really are badasses. And we love what we do. We have a passion for this, unmatched. And we're exceptionally good at hurting people. We get paid well to do it. People want to see us do it. When we make our entrance, they sing in the chant. We hurt people. We hurt people. They love it. So what does it mean? It means everything. Because we get to support our families doing what we love. It's unfortunate that you have to sit in a cubicle 60 hours a week hating your life. We don't have that. We are extremely fortunate to do what we love and to make an exceptional amount of money doing it.
Said about that, huh?
She asked me about it. Nice to meet you.
I'm Natalia. Also, whatever.
All right.
See?
My prediction, pain. That's Rocky for those of you that don't know.
Su predicción, citando a Rocky, esto va a ser doloroso. Shelton, there's a member of the Hurt Syndicate that is not here, and it's gonna be in the gauntlet match. How do you feel towards the newcomer, MJF, in the faction?
How do I feel about it? I feel fine about it.
You can talk Spanish. Do you have any message for Místico?
Sí. I can't.
Místico, el cabrón de México. Peleador, you're a loser, Místico. But yo tengo respeto para Místico porque él es un grande superstar, es superestrella, ¿verdad? Pero a mí no me importa el Místico, porque estoy aquí con Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin. Nosotros somos el Hurt Syndicate. That's all that matters.
Ahí lo tienen, el sindicato del dolor no le importa nada de Místico. Él está con dos grandes hombres aquí. Bobby, you had a little bit of message for Místico, or I'm wrong?
You're wrong. I have nothing for him.
No
Does he have a
tiene-
tag team partner? Does Mystico have?
We should get him one.
We should get him
We
one.
should
He
get
fucking
him one.
one, too.
Yes. Solamente para las Latinas. We love you. And you should love us too.
Para las latinas, las aman y deberían amarlos también. Shelton, please. For your Latino fans.
For my Latino fans, well, you know, it's really hard not to echo what he said, but for the Latino fans, the Hurt Syndicate is here. We are real, we are dominating, and we're going to bring the pain to everyone. Mexico, Japan, England, USA, Canada, it doesn't matter. The Hurt Syndicate is here. We are here to dominate, and tomorrow at All In, those guys are going to find out they made a big mistake when they got our attention.
Definitivamente todos ellos van a saber que cometieron un grave error al tener su atención. And Mr. Lashley, you know that you have a lot of fans in Mexico. Please, a couple of words for them.
Yes, you know, my family's from Panama, so it's an honor.
Latino.
Roberto.
And it's an honor to be able to represent the Latin community. And I just say, you know what we're going to do this weekend is going to be a big, big deal. And we're going to continue on. So Latin fans, here we go. We're going to show you what we can do.
Ahí lo tienen raíces latinas además, así que van a mostrar absolutamente todo. Así que ya saben, we heard people. Ahí lo tienen, nada más, regreso contigo.
What I do wants to learn.
It's the kids that wanted to learn. I noticed there's so many young guys at AEW.
Hard left.
Where's that situation? Your right side. This is the last one we got, right? 30 seconds.
I'll be good to go.
Of all music, and I'm curious, what made you just go and explore all the different genres? Like, what got you interested in listening to that?
So, this is going to sound kind of weird, but I'm biracial. My mother's white and my father's black. So growing up, my mother listened to top 40 radio, and my father listened to R&B radio. And on the weekends, when my father would pick us up, we'd go to my aunt's house for the cookout, and we'd listen to R&B and soul and funk. And like I said, my mom was almost just regular top 40 80s radio. So I was exposed to different types of music. And then when I got into junior high, I was really into hip hop, like really into rap. My all-time favorite rapper is Rakim. And at the time, Public Enemy, this is what I was about. But I had a friend, John Wesley Mitnick, rest in peace. And I used to work at a vitamin shop. He was the manager. And by the time the shop closed, the buses stopped running. So I made a deal with Wes that I would pay him to drive me home, but it was his car, his music. And he was into old school punk and hardcore. And this is the 80s. And I'd have to ride home listening to MDC and the Agnostic Front, which became one of my favorites. And initially, I was just like, man, I hate this shit, man. But, you get exposed to anything long enough, you start bopping your head. And then he gave me a cassette tape one day. He said, here, take this cassette and listen to it. On one side was Bad Brains, Eye Against Eye. On the other side was the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Uplift Mofo Party Plan. That cassette tape changed my life and how I approach music. As I told earlier, the first time Shelton and I rode together, he was playing some music and I'm bopping. He goes, oh man. And then I was choosing some music and he goes, you can ride with me, man. You got great taste in music. Everything that we were playing, Bobby is also, well, Bobby just wants to work out all the time. So as long as you got music on for him to work out, he's good to go. He doesn't get mad. He doesn't care. He just
one-dimensional.
What are your
I just want to work out.
Yeah, Bobby, what are your music jams? Where do you go to?
See, I'm very basic. I grew up listening to like R&B and then hip hop. But when I was in college, my roommate was like a big Grateful Dead fan. So I can appreciate anything because when we would go on bus rides, from wrestling in college, and go on a bus ride, long bus rides. Everybody had a different style of music they liked to listen to. So we would have to go from, it's like Alan Jackson and George Strait to Tupac to Grateful Dead and to everything. So you got to appreciate everything. But of course, for me, I listen more hip hop and R&B myself, but I can appreciate anything.
You almost have a leg up in the sense that you understand the mechanics a little bit just from watching and seeing people put others in armbands and stuff.
But I'll never forget, Norman Smiley was one of my early mentors. And we were in a warehouse working out one afternoon. And somebody put me in an arm bar. And this is very, very early in my wrestling career. Like, I had very basic understanding of grappling. I wrestled a little bit in junior high school. And somebody put me in an arm bar, and I was selling the arm bar. And Norman got up and he said, no, you don't sell an arm bar. Once you get to that point, it's over. And he said, everybody line up. Let me show you what an arm bar feels like. And one by one, we all had to lay down. And he just, with 2 fingers, he didn't even grab, he just said, watch this. All right, you understand this? Leverage. And with 2 fingers, he just popped his hips and said, oh. Next. And he let us understand what an arm bar actually feels like. And I think one of the problems with professional wrestling is you have a lot of talent, very talented people who have never been in a fight. So they're copying what they think a fight is versus individuals who have been.
Can we just?
You just rip it down and leave it if you want to, if that's easier. Or
let's get sorry, man.
Shelton Benjamin, 2-time NCAA champion, and he's been in more than a few scraps coming up. So there's an authenticity that comes with us and with certain individuals who have actually been in a fight. And that's why we're so good at violence, because, yeah, we actually do hurt people. We legitimately hurt people. We don't play pro wrestlers. We are pro wrestlers.
It's just consistency. And we're sitting here, a lot of people look at us. Shelton just had a birthday. They say, man, you look great for this. It's weird that people say that, because I think this is how 50's supposed to look like. You know what? Nice. Not like some of the other people when you look like 50, they're decrepit and they're just breaking down and they look like garbage. You don't have to look like that. So we're gonna change that norm. We're gonna change the look of late 40s and 50s, and this is what it's supposed to look like.
Well, think about it, right? What did our grandparents look like when they were 50, right?
There's so many different styles. Like, when I was introduced to Japanese wrestling, it blew my mind. And I said, I want to do that. And at the time I was married, and I remember my ex-wife saying, there's something wrong with you. You guys got chemical imbalances. I saw somebody get suplexed on their head, and I went, yes, that's, I'm not a fan of comedy wrestling. I mean, professional wrestling is a buffet. It should be a little something for everybody, but I love the combat aspect of professional wrestling. Pro wrestling was MMA before MMA existed. And I like the fact that we're simulating combat. And one of the things that Shelton was talking about is, the evolution of professional wrestling. And there is a contingent today that is more about acrobatics and choreography. And I don't knock that, because they grew up playing Street Fighter and watching the Transporter, and that's their idea of what a fight looks like. So, as Shelton said, I'm not going to say you're doing it wrong, but there are ways that you can do it better. And if you're a fan of professional wrestling, I'm going to say, go watch Misawa Kawada for the Triple Crown. Pick any one. Or I might say, go watch, Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam, or if you say, Mike Awesome and Masato Tanaka, other people would say, oh, no, you got to watch, Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. It just depends on what your flavor of ice cream is. So, like I said, when, I grew up in Miami, and I was watching, Southern wrestling that was presented as real. And the first time I saw Japanese wrestling, I had never seen that before. I had never seen that level of aggression and violence. And that immediately got my attention. And that's what I wanted to watch. But there are other people that go, no, I'd like to watch more of the Memphis style. Or, so it's kind of difficult to say what you would introduce somebody to, because it would depend on your taste in wrestling. Right. So.
We heard people! We heard people! We heard people! We heard people!
Damn,
we heard people! We heard people! We heard people! up, man. We heard people. We heard people. We heard people. Thank you, guys.
They heard people. They
heard people. We heard people. We heard people.
Link with you, man. Pleasure to meet you, MVP. Go, man. Pleasure to meet you. Stormy? Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, too.
How you doing, sir?
Very good. I was looking at you, like, go ahead, man.